In today's video, I'll take you in my behind the scenes of my journey teaching science from its birth countries. We'll start first with an Airbnb tour. The day after, we'll go to search for that perfect teaching spot for my video that's gonna be about exponentials and logarithms. But there is a little flaw in this whole thing. We are in the end of July, at the peak of the summer season, in one of the most touristic countries on the planet, which is Greece. So looking for a calm spot with fewer tourists in the island of Santorini, it's like looking for a needle in a hay. But hey friends, let's stay positive, and as an extra bonus, if you stick till the end of this video, I'm gonna show you some footage and pictures I took from the northwestern part of Santorini called Ia. They told me that the sunsets in Ia are out of another planet. Let's do it, my friends. Now I gotta find the bus because I don't want to pay taxi. Why pay taxi if I can just take the bus? Let's see. It says to go to Fira. The bus going to Fira. That's what I need to find. And yes, I found the bus and I enjoyed an amazing view climbing the mountain to go to the capital district of Santorini Island, which is called Fira. Alright, so yeah, at the port, so I asked the guy who was working at the bus, is the bus going to Messaria? He said yes, my son's going to Messaria. Now I'm in Fira, and from Fira to Messaria it's 30 minutes walking, or I can wait for the next bus. So should I listen to the lazy part of me or to the active one? And this is my Airbnb. It's in this beautiful Greek style house. I'll leave the link to this Airbnb property. This is not sponsored, but I have had a very comfortable stay here, so you might want to check this place out for your next trip to Santorini. Alright dear friends, I just arrived to my Airbnb in Santorini and it's so beautiful. Let me show you around. What he said, according to him, Mr. Airbnb host, all of this stuff has been done like handmade from local products. There is this beautiful table. These, I guess these are like stones. Yes, they are stones. This is like the pepper tree. As you could see here, the red ones, these are like future pepper. Here are some green other ones. It's just so natural, so beautiful. So this is the house. I think it's also rented in Airbnb, and they have this one here, which is my Airbnb. And let me show you inside. A beautiful couch here, TV, huge windows, a kitchen table, a big washing machine, a stove, an oven, and a large fridge. And here is the shower. I am so happy with this Airbnb. I have to say, like the influencers like to say, I'm obsessed with this Airbnb. No, I'm obsessed with the location, with the beauty of the house. And yeah, it's really nice, it's really nice. Very different from what I had in Mykonos. He even prepared these fruits for me. So, this has been said, my friends. Now that I have my place in Santorini, it is time for me to do what? Do my groceries first, and then after that, start preparing for spots hunting. The location should not be facing the sun, otherwise you won't see anything. It should be in a calm area, a little bit far from the tourists, so I can better focus on the content I'm teaching in front of the camera. It's a beautiful Wednesday. I'm a little bit late. It's probably 12 p.m. now. I overslept. But hey, yesterday I traveled. I was a bit tired. I'm in one of the main streets of Fira, which is, I think it's the capital of Santorini Island. The aim of today's video is to find recording spots, find something nice with a view over, you know, these cute little Santorini house. But before we go searching for that teaching location, let's first start with a bit of history. Santorini. Its original name is Sant Iran or Santa Irina. For a certain period of time, the Greeks even name it Kaliste, like Kalisi, no, Kaliste, which means the most beautiful one. As per who are the people who ruled over Santorini, I guess the island of Santorini saw it all. Started with the Phoenicians. The first trace of civilization that came here were the Phoenicians. 3,600 years ago, a volcano erupted, and it was actually the worst volcano eruption ever recorded in human history. And I think that the volcano we are talking about is that one that you see there. Actually, that's one of the best views you can get from Santorini Island on the volcano. After that, the Greeks ruled over the island of Santorini. After that, the island of Santorini was ruled by the Ptolemaic Egypt, which was founded by Ptolemy I, who was actually the closest, one of the closest companion of Alexander the Great. The Roman Empire ruled over Santorini for more than 1,000 years, and of course the Ottoman Empire also ruled over Santorini in the series of Venetian Ottoman wars, which at the end the Ottoman Empire won, but they never ended actually. And in 1831, after the Greek War of Independence, Santorini became part of the Greek kingdom, more exactly in 1832, because I don't think it happened immediately in 1831. And even during the World War, some stuff happened here. I think it was occupied by the fascists, then the Nazis, and the British. I think they had some fight here during the World War. Long story short, we can say that Santorini is part of Greece for at least 200 years. This is one of the top spots of Santorini, but it has problems. It's packed with tourists. So this spot is checked out from the list. The shape of the cliff that you see there is actually, it's an interesting shape, but it is the result of the eruption of that volcano that you see there, and which happened 3,600 years ago. That's like we're talking about the year 1400 BC. That's a long time ago. Speaking of volcano, there is a cable car that we just passed by, and if you take the cable car till there is a little port there. There are some kind of excursions that takes you from Santorini to the volcano there, and that's like what I checked yesterday was like 20 euros for the like 3 hours. There is also like hot springs, and then they bring you back, and 20 euros is not a bad deal. And then of course if you want to have the the fanciest, more expensive experience, there is a catamaran, and I think it costs like 120 euros, which is $140, and that one like comes with meals and everything, like meals, drinks, etc. But I don't have time for neither of that, for the simple reason is that today I gotta find my teaching spot. This church that you see here, they call it the Church of the Three Bells, and it's like one of the iconic spots of Santorini, because you get this beautiful view that you have here over the Mediterranean Sea. I'm so thirsty and I need to drink something, and I came by this ice cream place, so I like you very much, but I gotta go. I have an important date. Sorry. Alright, I guess this is the ultimate climb, because I don't know where I can go any further. You recognize the Santorini cute houses, and there is that church, and I guess it's the ultimate spot, so let's check it out. Well, it's not over. There's still another spot there. Look at the view here. And this is the winning spot from which I'll be recording my next math class on YouTube. But hold on, all of that work for this? What's even special about this location? Well, it's not the location itself that I care about, but it's the view that it offers with these beautiful white houses watching over the Mediterranean Sea. So, as you know, friends, I'm not very comfortable teaching from touristic spots, or it's not that easy. It's not just, go put your board and teach, because usually there are many tourists, and the tourists are curious the second they know you are teaching on YouTube, you are from France, etc. So yeah, I just spoke with a Romanian couple probably for 1 hour. Now I'm gonna find a quieter spot. You see the spot there, right there? That's where I'm going now. Good luck to the tourists to come find me, and yet I still have a nice view. Let me show you around. Look at this raw nature, slippery slippery roads and beautiful houses. Let's go to this hidden pathway, because I found it yesterday when I was trying to identify the spots. You see, it's so hidden, and even when you go at the end, you will see normally it's not authorized to cross it because there is a fence, but somehow that fence is banded, so I assume that I have the right to go. Interest is not allowed, but if you go here, look what we found. Here we go. In Santorini. Yep. So the fence is banded. Normally I don't think I have the right to be here. So I'm the outlaw of Santorini, France. This is a beautiful spot. Absolutely no tourists. Hopefully the tourists will not join me after seeing me here. We have the view on the beautiful Santorini Greek island houses. We have the legendary Mediterranean Sea. We have the volcano. So what you see there, that is the volcano, and this is Chira, the other part of which is kind of the capital of Santorini. So I need kind of stone where I should sit. Let me show you my setup. These two legs are longer than the other one for obvious reasons. I put this stone here to counterbalance it, and the view look quite nice on the houses of Santorini. And in case you missed my Santorini mathematics class, which I did about the exponentials and logarithms, the link will appear at the top right corner of the video. Go check it out, tell me what you think, and don't forget to like this video. You should know that if you like walking and hiking, Santorini will pleases you way more than Mykonos. Just from Fira district to Ia, it's almost 2 hours hiking. And just look at the views over the Mediterranean Sea in Santorini. They left me speechless. And they have also donkeys that parade the island. The history behind this is that despite all the technological developments, donkeys have helped a lot to transport the material that was necessary to build these houses that you see in Santorini, because the cliffs are quite high. The narrow alleys of Santorini are simply inaccessible to a normal car. It's beautiful sunset. I'm just so amazed by the colors and the vibes and the energy here. It's not that crowded, to be honest, but I guess yeah, it's gonna be crowded soon. As I said, it's gonna be crowded soon. Influencers are leaving their hotels, coming here with their shoes, matching the color of the necklace of their dogs. It's crazy. And I didn't have to wait too long to see people queuing for the sunset. People are literally lining up to get that perfect Instagram picture with the golden lights shedding on the iconic Santorini landscape. And here comes the evening times where the romantic couples ask me to take pictures of them because they see me carrying 2 cameras, one for the vlogging, the other one for photography. I just love taking them in pictures because they are so positive, so happy, and it makes me improve my photography skills. This day comes to an end. As you can see, this is one part of the preparation work that goes into teaching science from the countries where it was born and recording it in videos. If you enjoyed it, please make the thumb turn blue for me and subscribe to my channel. It will help me immensely continue doing what I love most, and that is teaching science. As I promised, here are the footage of the northwestern part of Santorini Island called Ia, and which, according to what I have been told, has sunsets that are out of another planet. I'll let you judge by yourself.
Dove c'è quella vestita?
And before I leave you, you can click on the left side of the video to watch the full mathematics class I recorded in Santorini about the exponential and logarithm equations. Thank you for watching, and see you next time, friends.